This holiday season in Michigan, there are more than 2,000 people wishing for just one thing, a new kidney. That includes a Grand Rapids woman who's been waiting 5 years. But what she didn't know, a stranger had stepped up to help after discovering you don't have to be a match for someone who needs a kidney to save their life.
7 hours here.
7 hours overnight, 9 p.m. to 4 a.m., 3 times a week for 4 years.
So it acts as the kidney, my artificial kidney.
That's how long dialysis has ruled and saved Jennifer VanderPoel's life.
Because when your kidneys don't function, you don't live unless you have a means to, filter out some of the toxins that build up in your bloodstream. It's leaving my body, going through the dialysis machine, getting clean, right, removing some of the toxins, and then putting it back in.
These were Jennifer's feet before a dialysis session a few years back, compared to after.
So that's why we're so limited in how much we can drink, which is why I have this cup. So I get to have one of these every 24 hours. So I fill it with ice, so I chew on it as ice to kind of have a longer sensation.
Jennifer spends more concentrated time with her dialysis family, she says, 21 hours a week, than her real one.
It's like a double-edged sword. It's horrible, right? But it's keeping me alive. If I didn't do this, I'd be gone in a couple weeks.
A couple weeks.
Yeah.
Though chronic kidney disease often leads to other deadly conditions, dialysis can keep patients alive for years, even decades. But it's no life, says Jennifer.
Just utterly, completely exhausted. Sometimes I can't even get out of bed. And so, yeah, it's very hard because I'm not contributing to this family as a wife, as a mother.
Her daughter's off to college now, but even when she was home, Jennifer missed a lot. She also had to give up the career she loved at Grand Valley State University.
Because I so miss my students.
6 times Jennifer had dates set for a transplant, only to have them fall through because of illness or a scheduling conflict. By December of last year, she was out of options, or so she thought. That's when we come back.
You guys excited to pick out the tree?
Yeah.
This is the last tree we're gonna have with 2 kidneys.
You kidding me?
Yeah.
Good Thursday morning.
If you're an early riser, you might recognize her. Teresa Weekly anchors News 8 Daybreak.
All right.
Okay, hold on.
Hold on.
But on this December day 1 year ago,
Okay, you gonna help me?
she was mom to the 4 kids she shares with husband Joe. Teresa didn't know Jennifer VanderPoel, but when she heard about her donor search through a mutual friend,
I just remember having that feeling, like this is something I'm supposed to see if I can do. And I thought, I've known people before who've needed kidneys. I've never had the urge to donate mine. This feeling must be for a reason.
VanderPoel's kidney failure, Weekly learned, was due to lupus, an autoimmune disease diagnosed when she was 13.
That struck a chord with me. My grandmother, she had lupus, and she died essentially because of the lupus.
Teresa was evaluated as a potential donor for Jennifer at the Trinity Health Kidney Transplant Center. But when blood work showed she wasn't a good match, she figured she had hit a dead end. Not so, said Trinity, which in 2020 partnered with the National Kidney Registry.
It was a big learning curve, was probably the biggest thing, is trying to figure out all the different types of vouchers and all the different ways that you can donate.
Here's how a voucher donation works. Teresa wants to donate to Jennifer, but they're not a good match. So Teresa donates on Jennifer's behalf instead to a better matched stranger somewhere in the country. In return, Jennifer gets a voucher. And as soon as NKR finds her a better suited match, she gets a kidney from another stranger.
So you're just kind of switching who's donating to who, but you're still helping your recipient that you want to donate on behalf of.
The barrier is always, oh, I'm not a match, and you don't have to be to donate for someone. That said, it's still a big decision. I don't want to make light of anybody can do this because it is a big decision.
I was like, are you crazy? I mean, really, that was my first response, was like probably silence, and my eyes were huge because we don't we don't need to introduce this to our life right now.
He's my husband. He doesn't want anything to happen to me. I'm the mother of his kids. We have 4 children together.
You guys helping me? Here, let's carry it.
I think there was a lot of worry at first.
And we had conversations that were spirited.
He was trying to understand why and what the implications would be and what the risks are.
I think we've worked through those and come to this understanding of,
Okay, watch Rocco here.
you know, why this is good for our family, why she wants to do it. She gets to help not 1, but 2 people, ultimately. And I mean, what are we on this earth for? I mean, I think about our kids. Yeah. And if Teresa needed something, or I did, who would be there? So, yeah. Takes a village, right?
Teresa was confident in her decision to donate after thorough research and discussion. The one person she did not consult in advance, the woman whose life she was trying to save, Jennifer VanderPoel. Why don't you want her to know?
Well, up to this point, I wouldn't want to give her false hope, like if this doesn't work, if there's something that stops it from happening.
When we come back. So, I didn't just reach out to you randomly, right?
I was wondering.
If you're 18 to 65 and healthy, you might be in a position to donate a kidney. Doing so has not been shown to reduce life expectancy or physical ability, but more research is needed on long-term health impacts, and no surgery is completely without risk.
All right, let's go. Thanks. How are you feeling? Good. It's an amazing thing you're doing.
What Teresa Weekly was doing, donating one of her kidneys to a compatible recipient, someone she doesn't know, somewhere in America. In return, Jennifer VanderPoel of Grand Rapids will get a voucher, which she can redeem for a kidney from another donor from the National Registry who's a better match for her.
How you feeling?
Good. I have like butterflies.
When did the butterflies start?
When I tried to go to sleep.
Are you happy to be at this point now, in any way?
I mean, yeah. I think I'll be happier to be at the other end of it. Because now I'm like just a little nervous about how much pain I'll be in afterwards. And
I'll have to not make jokes so I don't make you laugh.
afterwards, yeah. I wouldn't worry about that.
I won't laugh.
Right.
I've built up an immunity to your jokes.
That's funny.
Is this the banter? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
how many times have you checked the clock, Teresa?
I don't know. A few.
What'd you do all night? Were you on your phone?
Check the clock.
How are you doing?
Good, how are
Good to see you guys.
You too.
Thanks for all the allowing us to do this. It's good to, of course, get word out and let other people know that it's a good thing to do. So we're very thankful for your gift today, of course. Any last minute comments, questions, concerns?
Thank you. I trust
Oh.
you. I'm
Thank you.
glad you're my surgeon.
Thank you. Good. All right, so I'm just going to change my clothes. We'll see you back in the operating room in just a little
Okay.
bit. We'll see you back there, okay?
Thank you.
you? All right, dear.
Say good luck.
Okay. Love you.
More questions?
Love you.
Love you too.
You okay?
See you after.
Oh, that's for sure.
There it is.
Ready?
It's 4:40.
No, I'm not gonna lose your glasses.
See ya. Love you.
See you all on the other side.
All right.
The surgeon planned to remove Teresa's kidney laparoscopically, which is minimally invasive with small incisions. But Teresa's removal ultimately required open abdominal surgery, which kept her in the hospital for 3 days instead of the usual 1 or 2. And that was followed by 6 weeks of recovery at home, which is standard. But there was no rest for Teresa's kidney. It was out the door in minutes.
Is this a left or right?
Left.
Wonderful. Great. And some wet eyes, correct?
Correct.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, Louie, how long have you been doing this? How long have you been transporting organs?
7 or 8 years.
He is a critical cog in a precisely timed life-saving machine.
We picked it up. Yeah. I do.
That's part of the process, too. They got to know everything.
He kept us apprised, too.
Picking up fuel on my way to put it on an airplane. So the package is delivered and it's on the way.
On the way to the state of Washington, as it turned out, where it was transplanted into a woman and started producing right away. A gift that secured a voucher for Jennifer VanderPoel in Grand Rapids. So, I didn't just reach out to you randomly, right?
I was wondering.
Jennifer didn't know Teresa Weekly, but she did know that someone wanted to donate anonymously on her behalf. Trinity Health had notified her of that, but Jennifer and her husband kept that news to themselves, didn't even tell their daughter.
I didn't want to tell anybody because I didn't want it to jinx it. I didn't want to have everybody be so excited and then be let down if something happens, because just because they want to donate doesn't mean that they can, because again, there's so many hoops they have to go through.
Jennifer, she already did it.
Oh, okay. Okay. You should have told me to have Kleenexes out here.
She did it on Tuesday.
Is she okay? Okay. How is she doing?
The first couple days were really hard, but I feel a ton better today.
And so when they...
It's funny because with everything that you plan for, everybody says like, oh, things don't always go as planned, and like having a baby, you think your delivery is going to be a certain way, and it's never exactly like you thought it was going to be. And this didn't go exactly like I thought it would go either.
Good to be walking.
Yeah. This is a week and a day out, and I'm feeling really good, so.
Was it harder than you thought?
It was, yeah. Just at like the hardest moments recovering. In the day or two after the surgery, immobilization led to a lot of the pain, and that contributed to the nausea, wondering like, am I ever gonna feel normal again? But then 4 days later you do, or you start to, you know.
Does any part of you regret this?
No, not even a tiny part of me regrets this.
When we come back...
But to know that it's actually gone to that step means that I will be getting a kidney.
The new year, 2024, brought new hope for Jennifer VanderPoel of Grand Rapids. Someone, she didn't know who yet, had donated a kidney so that Jennifer could get one, if they could find Jennifer a match.
Watch those, gentlemen.
2 times over the next 6 months.
Yeah, we're going right across from the charge nurse desk.
The registry identified potential kidneys for Jennifer, and surgery dates were set, only to be canceled when final blood work predicted Jennifer's body would reject them. She'd had a transplant before in 2009. The new kidney from her aunt lasted 12 years.
With her previous transplant, she's been exposed to other tissues that creates antibodies in our blood system, and those antibodies then attack foreign tissues.
Is it Jennifer, Jennifer? All right, a big day for you.
But with the National Kidney Registry, we are open to a lot of donors throughout the whole country. So we finally found that match for her, and it ended up being a good match. It took a while, but we got there.
Her name is Kelly, and she's a 59-year-old nurse from the state of Washington. She donated her kidney at the Mayo Clinic transplant program in Phoenix to earn a voucher for a loved one she didn't match.
Right on the other side of this wall, the elevator's up to 3, okay? Thank you.
But Kelly's kidney, it was headed for Grand Rapids.
We're very excited that you made it.
I'm as excited as the recipient.
How are you feeling?
Excited.
This been so long, and she's had so many chances that didn't work out. That is just a miracle that it's finally happening today.
This is Jen. This is me.
In the waiting room, Aunt Mary, who donated to Jennifer before,
She's a very special person.
and Jennifer's dad.
She wouldn't really believe it till the last minute until you scheduled to come to the hospital Thursday. We've got a kidney for you, and then it's I've never been so elated.
That's my mom's ashes from her passing away.
Her mom passed away in January. She feels she's influencing this up there. To me, she's always been a perfect daughter. And now I'm still gonna have her, so.
Bye. Love you.
Love you.
See you on the other side.
Jennifer, it is so nice to see you. You look amazing. How do you feel?
Even better. I'm just, this gift of life has been such a miracle. Like, remember I said from Davey, the day after I got home from the hospital, I had so much energy. I was cooking and clean. I made dinner.
Jennifer thought we were just checking in on her, but we had other plans too. Kelly, from the state of Washington, is your needle in a haystack.
Oh, Kelly.
Makes me so happy to hear that you're doing so well.
You are such a blessing. You have no idea. You gave me literal life.
The morning I was listed, they called me by like 9 o'clock that morning.
The woman she matched, Kelly had been told, was prone to rejection.
Everything that I did from the time that I knew that I had a recipient, I tried to be really careful not to get my antibodies changed.
I can't believe I'm actually talking to you.
I want to bring somebody else in. Okay. This is my coworker.
Hello.
Hope you guys can see my coworker. This is Teresa Weekly. This is your voucher donor.
You are the original person who started my chain.
I think we know a lot of the same people, but we've never met. And I just felt like I was supposed to see if I could help. It's also wild to me that Kelly's in Washington, but basically this circle from Washington to Grand Rapids.
Kelly donated her kidney in Phoenix, but she lives in Washington State, and that's where Teresa's kidney went. Her recipient wanted to remain anonymous. Jennifer, Kelly, and Teresa hope their connection will inspire you to consider starting a lifeline of your own.
I think there's a total lack of awareness how many people actually need organ transplants.
I'd never heard of the voucher system before. I've seen people who've needed kidneys before and seen pages, but I didn't know that like you could donate and put them to the top of the list. So I felt like people should know that.
So you started this and Kelly finished it. And the two of you, I would not be here much longer if it weren't for you guys. I was just really struggling with dialysis.
I'm thinking you guys might talk again sometime. I don't know. Maybe.
I hope so. I hope so. I just can't emphasize what a miracle both of you have done for me. And I'm just so thankful that you, Teresa, wanted to promote this. It was like, you're not just helping me, you're helping a whole population, that literally needs this for life.
Now you're not just hoping to find a match, you're hoping to find someone who wants to do that for you. There is hope.